You are now listening to the smooth sensations and high vibrations of Alex, host of the best relationship channel on YouTube. Alex, drop them gems on us.
What's going on, y'all? It's your boy Alex. Shout out to the Elite Fleet. Make sure you like and subscribe so you can become a member of Elite Fleet. And I gotta do a reaction to this viral story that went viral on Twitter, which is a mom of two who was married for 14 years, divorced her husband. Not because he was beating on her, not because he was cheating on her, not because he went broke, not even because he was disrespecting her. No, because she had a fling and decided she'd rather be with the man she had a fling with than stay with her husband she's been with for 14 years, who they have a whole family together. And if that wasn't bad enough, to make matters worse, when the fling said, hey, it ain't that serious, she had the audacity to go back and try to get the husband back and then look for support when he said, heck no, I ain't taking you back. So we gotta break that down, because I gotta break down the levels of why you should never do this, ladies. And I gotta read the story because y'all gotta peep how she sensationalized cheating. She tried to make it seem so deep and like there was so much to it. No, you're just a thought. And this is also the perfect time to cover this story, because I just recently did a reaction to Pearl going up against B. Taylor, and rather or not, white women are more submissive than black women, and rather or not, black women are more promiscuous than white women. And not all, of course, but a lot of you Negroes surprisingly got mad at me for saying that. As a matter of fact, I'm going to say nigga, because some of y'all was saying some ignorant stuff, man. I mean, y'all was pissed about me literally just telling the truth about y'all precious white women. And I be sitting here, I be arguing with the divestors, I be cooking Cynthia G, or I be going on Peso Man's channel and defending you raggedy Negroes like, man, don't say that about black men. That ain't true this and that ain't true that. And I be hitting them with the facts and the stats, backing y'all up to the point where they come over here and be ready to give y'all a chance, where they actually listen and go, you know what, you might be right. Just for them to come over here and see you house niggas, because I'm going to use the N-word for y'all because y'all ignorant, coming over here leaving comments like, black people get so excited when white people decide to come down and delve into their relationship subjects. What the hell do you mean come down? As if Pearl talking to black people is a downgrade for Pearl, when Pearl's channel didn't even pop until she started talking about black culture and black people, until she became the average white girl reviewing Kodak Black and the average white girl interviewing black men. White men and white women didn't give a damn about what Pearl had to say. And then for you as a black man to say, oh, she brought herself down by talking to us. Then you had another dude on there, you capping for black women. You capping for black women. It was unbelievable, some of the stuff y'all said. And I know y'all still lurking around, so y'all enjoy this video. Because guess what? This woman who was married for 14 years with 2 kids, who left for a fling, not even a side piece, a fling, guess what race she was? I'll give you a hint. Mayonnaise. Pearly skin. When she bent over on the bed, it looked like uncooked chicken. Yeah, I was a white girl. So we're going to have some fun here. We're going to review this. So I'm going to break down, ladies. Never do this. But we're going to have some fun, because y'all got to hear how she told this story and tried to make herself seem innocent. So here we go. Let's break this down. All right. Story is titled, Mom of Two Leaves Her Husband of 14 years after a stranger she was convinced was her soulmate. Go figure. How can a stranger be your soulmate? But that's neither here nor there. After one magical, she sensationalized the hell out of this. Guys, this is hilarious. Night at a conference, only to be ghosted by him. Oh no. Which, of course. So let's get straight into it. All right, here we go. An Australian mother of 2 has spoken about meeting her soulmate while on a work trip with her husband, and the decision that saw her walk away from her marriage only to get rejected, as she should. Okay, we got Amanda Trentfield, who lives in Sydney, Australia. Shout out to the passport bros. She lives in Sydney, Australia. Y'all do anything, say anything to run away from being a real man. We got to get our passports and travel. Well, guess what? The women in Sydney, Australia are leaving their men after 14 years for some fine dude she met at a bar. But let's continue. Shout out to the passport bros. You can't make this stuff up, man. You can't make this stuff up. I keep telling y'all women are women. Anyway, was looking to reconnect with her husband after 14 years together, which led her to tag along on his 3-day work conference in Margaret River, Western Australia. Okay, which guys, never do that. If you did feel like you needed to reconnect with your wife, why don't y'all just go on a couple's vacation? Why would you bring her to a work function? That doesn't even make any sense, but whatever. Sounds like it was more her idea than his idea anyway. But at dinner on the very first night, Amanda locked eyes with Jason, a.k.a. Chad. I'm going to use the word Chad because y'all know what Chad means. Christian Grey, we call him that too. And felt an instant spark of chemistry, far stronger than anything she had felt before. So all it took was this dude showing up. All right, and this is in Sydney, Australia. So this ain't no Western woman. This ain't no American woman. All right, this is in Sydney, Australia. All it took was this dude showing up. And she just, that's her legs. Feet to the ceiling, feet behind the ears. All he did was show up. He didn't even say nothing. He just showed up. Anyways, let's continue. Oh, man. A month later, she left her husband, having not spoken to Jason since the event. I repeat, she left her husband even though she hadn't spoken to Jason since the event. Guys, this story is wild. In pursuit of her soulmate, only to discover that he didn't want a relationship with her. Well, go figure. Go figure. Let me tell you something, ladies. Because your favorite tactic is to monkey branch. If you're in a relationship, that's one thing. You shouldn't monkey branch at all. All right? But I like to keep it real over here. If you're in a relationship, you monkey branch, that's one thing. You'll get another relationship. If your ass is married, all right? You only get one. I'm telling you guys that right now. If you do happen to get lucky enough to get remarried, which the chances are slim, the remarriage divorce rate is over 60%. So you're gonna get divorced again. You only get one marriage, all right? If you leave your husband for any other man, thinking this other man's gonna marry you, you're an idiot. He's not. You know what that other man wanted to do? And once that other man, you no longer have a use. You no longer have a purpose. That's how it's going to end 9 out of 10 times. If you really put it down and you're really attractive, he might come back for seconds, thirds, but by that fourth, he's done with you. He's done with you. You also got to realize something, ladies. A man who sees a woman who's married having an affair is bad enough. You done already psychologically damaged him and ruined him for the next chick. But for you to leave your husband for him, you have zero chance he's going to get with you. Why? I will never understand why women think they can leave their man for their cheatee and it's going to work out. I'll never understand that. Maybe it's because they think they men, and a lot of the times men can leave their main piece and get with their side piece, and their side piece will marry and become the main piece and try to replace her job. But that's because men provide a lifestyle. So the side piece wants your lifestyle. She wants kids. She wants a family. She wants to be taken care of. Assuming you have a good man. It's not the same thing with men. Men want, loyalty. Men want respect. Number one, you done cheated, so you're automatically not respectful. Men want a faithful, loyal, submissive, nurturing, caring housewife. You done eliminated yourself from at least 2 of those standards just by being unfaithful and by being unloyal. And then divorcing your husband on top of that. Yeah, you have zero chance. This is a bad strategy. Ladies, never do this. Never do this. But anyways, let's get back to the story because the way she tells it is funny as hell. So anyways, in her memoir, aptly named When a Soulmate Says No, Amanda describes meeting her match, the connection she felt to him, and what happened after she was left high and dry without any man at all. So here go Amanda right here. Hold on, let me put the picture in. So that's Amanda. You see Amanda, she getting cooked by the sun, because y'all know they gotta be sun dodgers. The sun be tearing their ass up. They be having to get more surgery. They be having all types of skin cancer, aging like raisins. For those of you who didn't know, the main reason white people age like raisins, especially over here, is because they're too close to the sun. They're not supposed to be that close to the sun. But either way, that sun tearing her ass up. She's not even really white no more. She's more like an orange or red. She kind of like a combination of a tomato. Then she got that orange little tint. Y'all know that orange tint they get when they get burnt, kind of making her look like an Oscar Mayer wiener. Wish I was an Oscar Mayer wiener. But anyway, that's her. Old as hell. Way too old to be out here cheating at work functions. Her husband's work function. How you gonna cheat on your husband at his work function? But anyway, let's continue her story as she dramatizes being a thought. After having a free-flowing conversation over dinner with Jason on that first night, Amanda returned to the couple's hotel only to find her mysterious soulmate offering her and her husband a drink. Fellas, if any man offers you and your lady a drink, and you don't know that man, don't take that drink. Take it as disrespect. Take it as disrespect. That's basically sunning you. Now, it's different if you know the man, but if it's her friend, don't you take that drink. If it's your boss or your coworker, don't take that drink. Don't take that drink. Only if you know that man and y'all have a good relationship, do you take that as a sign of respect. In any other scenario, a man buying your woman anything is a sign of disrespect. And the fact that he's buying it for you too is what makes it disrespectful. It's basically like, look, I got so much money, I buy you and your man a drink. What y'all want? Like you his hoe. You a grown-ass man. Don't let no man do that to y'all, guys. Let that man buy you and your woman a drink. Especially when you don't know him. But anyway, moving on from that, it happened to be my favorite rosé. Ooh. And during the course of the evening, we just stayed talking. There was a depth of connection I just hadn't felt before, Amanda told Mia Friedman on the No Filter podcast. Now, I want you guys to understand, this is this man's coworker. She's at his work function doing all this. Embarrassing. The following morning, Amanda rang Jason's room to ask if he would like to have a conversation about their feelings. Now, let me tell you guys something. Amanda did not ring Jason's doorbell because she cared about having a conversation about their feelings. Jason had no feelings. Amanda rang Jason's doorbell because Amanda got the tingles and she wanted to get her back blown out. Amanda was ready to get clapped, bend it, twist it, flipped, and reversed. Bend it, twist it, flip it, bop it. That's what Amanda rang his doorbell for. But she wanted to talk about her feelings, so she had an excuse. Women always gotta have an excuse. So because she didn't smash him that same night, she can't use the alcohol excuse. That's the number one excuse. Oh, I was drunk. Number two excuse, oh, I was high. But because it's the next day, her number three excuse has to be feelings or a connection or I thought he was going to be with me, blah, blah, blah. So she going to go in here and force a conversation about feelings so she can pretend like she did that she thought that this man was her soulmate. So she has a reason for leaving because she was manipulated and it's not really her fault. But really, Amanda just went over there to get her back blown out. So let's continue. To which he obliged, of course. Of course he obliged. He's like, yeah, baby, you felt that? Yeah, I felt that too. You know, you got that tingle? Yeah, I know what you mean. My dick got hard, you know, so what's good? He hit her with all that smooth operator. They went on a romantic bushwalk while her husband attended the conference. God damn. It just get worse. They went on a romantic bushwalk. My man out there trying to get to the bag, which he should have never took her here anyway. But anyway, he out here trying to get to the bag. She out here going on a bushwalk to get her back blown out by one of his coworkers. Unbelievable, man. The audacity. I opened the conversation with, I felt strange and very connected to you last night. And he said he felt the same way. Telling her whatever she want to hear. Yeah, baby, I did too, man. You know, my dick got hard too, man. Yeah. You felt that? Yeah. That was passion. That was passion. That's what he said. I opened the conversation with, I felt strange and very connected to you last night. And he said he felt the same way. They shared a few kisses during the course of that morning before parting ways, unsure of if or when they would see each other again. Now, by a few kisses, what she really mean is he had his foot on her head like this. And he had his foot on her head like that. He had his hand on her neck like, yeah, you like that? That's what she really mean, but she gonna say it was a few kisses. Y'all know how that go. Anyways, let's continue. Amanda described that morning as having changed the course of her life, which means Jason really tore that ass up. Jason broke the headboard. Jason woke up the neighbors. I bet the neighbors know my name. That's what that means. But not in the way she expected. A few weeks later, she told her husband that their marriage was over. Jason smashed her head so hard into the headboard that she lost her goddamn mind and divorced her husband. Unbelievable, man. Before reaching out to Jason to see if he would like to reconnect, which is just retarded. See, this is emotion. See, women cheat emotionally. So she had to go out there and have a conversation so he could tell her what she wanted to hear and make her feel better about what she really wanted to do, which is just cheat. Okay, so now she's making an emotion. Well, Jason looked better. Jason smashed me better. I was really over this marriage anyway, so I'm just going to leave with Jason, who says the things that make me feel good. He looks the way that makes me tingle. I'm about to just go over here and monkey branch with Jason without even talking to Jason. This is no logic. This is straight emotion. I need y'all to understand that. This is what men mean when they say women are emotional, because they always say, well, men get emotional too. When we say y'all emotional, we mean you make emotional decisions like this. A man ain't about to divorce his wife and pay her ass alimony and child support because some young thing with a fat ass was at his work conference and put that clapper on him. He ain't gonna do it. It's illogical. But you, being emotional right now, you're gonna go and blow the whole thing up. So anyways, after initially agreeing to see her, Jason emailed the following morning to say he felt it was best if they didn't see each other or stay in touch. AKA, he's like, yeah, I kind of just wanted to smash. You left your husband. That probably caught him off guard. He's probably like, damn, girl, you crazy as hell. What the hell is wrong with you? You left your husband and your kids to come back to me? Yeah, nah, it's too much. I'm good. You a psychopath. This some Lifetime movie nonsense you on right here. That's what Jason said. Anyway, he was there in those moments and felt the connection like I did. Yeah, his dick got hard. He felt like the kiss like I did. Yeah, you felt it too. When that head was hitting that headboard, it knocked the sense out of your dumb ass. But he decided to say no and move forward with his life without looking back, she said. Amanda's decision sparked a viral discussion on Twitter among commentators who were shocked by the way she blew up her life because it was stupid, with one writing, never in my life have I encountered someone romanticizing the one-night stand that didn't even happen. Oh, it happened. She just lied about it. But this is why I said to start the video. She's romanticizing it. Oh, he said all the right things. And he got me my favorite rosé. Like, he ain't just pick a damn drink. It's not hard to know what a woman's favorite drink is. Here's your gem for you guys who stayed this long. If you out with a woman and she want a drink, or you decide to get her a drink, get her some rosé, some Pinot Grigio, okay? Get her a tequila sunrise, or get her some type of whiskey if she want dark. 9 times out of 10, you're not going to go wrong. Tequila sunrise, rosé, a Pinot Grigio, okay? You can get her a Pinot Noir or something if she like the liquor dark. All right, if she like brown liquor, get her a whiskey. And if she like light liquor, get her a tequila sunrise. Don't even matter what tequila you put in it. That's simple. Oh, he knew I liked tequila. Yeah, okay, I can read you like a book. You're so different. Anyways, one commented, she was convinced they had a connection, but I see no evidence they did, because they didn't. She just projected onto a random dude because she was unhappy. No, she projected onto a random dude because she was horny. I repeat, she projected onto a random dude because she was horny, not because she was unhappy. Which we've all been there, but we don't uproot our lives for it. A third added, yeah, I ditched my husband and kids of 14 years to live my life with you after meeting you once because you're my soulmate, might have been coming on a bit strong. No wonder he said, no, yeah, exactly. Like, you're crazy. That's serial killer stuff. What the hell is wrong with you, lady? A commenter argued Amanda's children may need therapy after reading her book when they get older. Writing, I want to read the point of view of the 2 young children when they grow up. Another commented, therapist, so why are you here today? Kids slams this book on the table. The kids going to be all messed up. They're going to be asking the dad, why mom leave? Dad don't know what to say. He can't say your mom's a hoe. I mean, he could, I would. But he's probably not going to want to say that. He's going to protect her stupidly. Fellas, if your woman do some bird stuff, tell the kids. Don't protect her, because please believe she's going to throw your ass under the bus to them damn kids. Oh, your dad was a piece of trash and he was emotionally abusive and he was broken. He was a bum and you shouldn't even talk to him anymore. She's going to say all that about you. So yeah, you do the same thing to her. Why did we break up? Because your mom's a hoe. That's the answer. However, a few defended Amanda's decision to leave her marriage. I don't really find this embarrassing. She obviously hated her life, and the emotional zing of a crush was all she needed to end it all. Yeah, that's a coward's way out. Ladies, if it's that bad, just go. If it's that bad, just go. I mean, it's bad enough you promised through thick and thin, sickness and health, to stand by this man. So it just being bad isn't a good enough reason to go. It does not matter if you're unhappy. If you're not being abused physically, emotionally, or mentally, all right? He's not unable or unfit to provide for you anymore, okay? He's not beating on you or anything crazy like that. You really don't have a reason to leave. But if you're going to take the coward's way out, if you're going to use what the government created in divorce to go out here and be with another guy and basically do the same thing all over again until that gets old. At least have the balls to do it before you cheat. There's no real way to justify this action. Then another bird writes, I said bird for a reason. This seems normal and fine. Maybe I'm missing something. Like, I get that it's embarrassing to fall into limerence and get rejected, but is that worse than staying in an unhappy marriage? Yes. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. So again, this article proves many of my points. God damn, it's getting dark out here, but I'm about to be done, so there's no point in turning the light on. This proves multiple of my points. One, this woman's from Sydney, Australia. At the end of the day, it does not matter where you go. If you do not know how to vet women, if you do not have your masculinity down right, if you do not know what situations to keep them in and out of, you're going to get played, you're going to get cheated on, you're going to get used. All right, that passport bro talk is cat. I already broke down Brazil, and I already broke down Thailand, I already broke down the Dominicano, Republicano. Now, we're looking at Sydney. Does not matter where you go, women are women. And you need to learn how to vet them properly and how to deal with them and how to set yourself up to not end up in situations like this. Number two, it doesn't matter what race of women you date. I repeat, it does not matter what race of women you date. Because this is a Becky, and Becky violated to the highest degree in this entire story. Number three, ladies, you can't monkey branch marriage. It doesn't work. You can't monkey branch marriage. If you leave your husband, your ass ain't getting married, especially not to the dude you were cheating on your husband with. Now, again, like I said, you got a very low percentage, less than 30% chance, but someone out there may eventually marry you. It may happen again. It's a very low chance, but it may happen. But guess what? If it does, you have over a 60% chance he gonna leave your ass too. So it's better to just not get married in the first place, or just stick it out with your husband if you want to have a family, because the likelihood you're gonna create another one and it's gonna last pretty much slim to none, damn near impossible. All things that I've said before, proven by this article. There'll be several more situations that prove several things I say to you guys. But like I said, damn near all my light has gone, so I'm going to get out of here. I look like a Shadow clone. I look like something off of Kingdom Hearts 3. I look like a Heartless. Like, I'm just like this. You got to hit me with a Keyblade. Anyways, I am Alex, and I am out. Peace.